He was headed to the end zone.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California,
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 85 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards. They run the counter. Monk, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Monk, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They run the counter. Monk, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down now, Monk. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Well, this defense for the Chargers much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. but I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. On 1st down, Monk. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. He'll try again, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So here's your offense making their way out. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 61 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. Got a man, it's Brown. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he's got his man on the out route. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 33. 1st down, Howell to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Howell. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. His his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Caught here by Griffin. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second and short now following the fumble. They'll try the left side. Monk fights through him. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Broncos at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They run a draw here on second down. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 34. Howell trying to pick it up on third. He finds his man, complete. It's Webster. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Howell now to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Webster. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Howell. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Now the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. Monk. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football, and picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
He'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Powell out of the shotgun. And Brown's got it for a Charger touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Got Edwards now on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Monk And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. But that's all they needed. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Second and 2. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Griffin. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. When the holding penalty sets him back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. Now throwing on first down here. Over the middle, complete. It's Webster. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 66 yards on the ground for him so far. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go play action with Howell. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. And Howell will throw it. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. On first down, Howell. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll go play action. Howell. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Howell's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35 on 2nd down, Howell.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Howell. And that is incomplete. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Monk. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. On 2nd down, Monk. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Howell. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Monk. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Monk. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Out to the right here to Wilson. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a handoff up the middle. Monk. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Howell. Now he's and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver's offense now set to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Monk. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down now. Monk, a 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The Broncos on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Caught by Wilson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Griffin. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On second down, Monk. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Griffin. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. On second down now. Monk, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. He'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Wilson. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now back to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Griffin. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Monk. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Broncos have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. L.A. readies for its next possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2nd down, Howell now. He finds his man, complete. It's Webster. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Howell. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Howell, he'll look to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses. But
oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a throw here to his running back. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Howell to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Webster. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Here's Howell. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. So the Broncos now down by a field goal, 1:15 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. safety valve here. That's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. And they will take a knee here. So with that knee, 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1.
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you watch that spot, you know, special, because I just took a knee for a win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Chargers, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. So for Charles